right, hey everybody. I'm here in my studio and I thought I'd do an oracle reading for us. Today I am using the Earth Magic Oracle Cards deck by Stephen Farmer. So the energy has changed, definitely. Things are ramping up a little bit. I'm finding that people are starting to feel that like reality sinking in, and that we might be in this for a little bit longer than we thought. This whole social isolation, quarantine, you know, trying not for everybody to get sick at once. Government is offering supports for us. Ooh, that one popped right out. And it's getting real. It's getting very real. The energy's changing too. People are starting to act up a little bit. People are starting to act from a place of fear and anxiety, and we've really got to stop that. We've got to nip that stuff in the bud as soon as possible, because it's not going to help anybody. You're going to start with yourself. You've got to start with yourself. I know I've had to start with myself. I had a low day, which is actually quite unlike me. But you know, you kind of have to go through it. You've got to feel it. You've got to allow yourself to feel the anxiety, the fear, whatever it is that's going on for you. So yeah, just be patient with yourself. Do some nice things for yourself. And I know it's easy to kind of get lost in that spiral or pit of despair, but it's really important that you pick yourself up and make decisions about how you want to do this. So start with gratitude. That's my advice. Start with gratitude. You don't have to have a plan for any of this. This is not a planned thing. We did not think we'd see this in our lifetimes, right? So just be patient with yourself, have a plan, practice gratitude, and give yourself a little something to wake up to every day. All right, so I did have one card that just popped right out, and it's Wolf. Instinct. And then I'm going to select another card. Trying to do it without looking. Let's just go like this. I like to do the spread out sometimes, because sometimes the card's like hiding. I just feel for it, find the right one. Interesting. I have never pulled this card ever when as long as I've had this deck, which is a good number of years. It's called Stone People or Vigilance. Interesting. Okay, just 2 cards for the week. We're gonna look at Wolf first. Some of the strongest characteristics of our brother and sister wolves are loyalty, companionship, playfulness, and affection. They are exceptional parents and take great care of their young. We see similarities to wolves in domesticated dogs, particularly in certain breeds, yet these tamed and distant relatives have long ago transferred their loyalty and pack behavior to humans. We love our dogs, don't we? Maybe we love our cats too. Whoever you love, it's all love. Yet wolves are still carnivorous wild animals, surviving by seeking out whatever food is available that meets their dietary needs. This is instinctually driven and is the most basic and natural drive that all living things possess, hence why our grocery shelves were being emptied so quickly when there was no shortage of food. It's a normal human survival mechanism. Over the centuries, the encroachment of civilization into the wolves' natural territories and the periodic scarcity of game have prompted these beings to hunt wherever they could, which at times included a rancher's or farmer's cattle or sheep. This in turn has triggered a desire for revenge by these people so that they hunt and kill wolves, which has decimated their ranks. It's the so-called civilized world clashing with the world of the wild and the instinctual. You have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. It is the result of cultural and/or religious prescriptions dictating that anything that is wild and instinctual is threatening, and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated. Now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into these instinctual cues. Let the spirit of the wolf be your teacher and call upon this benevolent being for help identifying what those specific cues are saying. Shed some of your inhibitions, with the only guideline being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of the straitjacket of familiar societal norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or an urging to take action of some sort. Take some deep breaths and simply notice what your bodily sensations are telling you. Your mind will be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. So to me, this is saying, listen to your gut instincts, listen to the sensations in your body. And for many of us, we're going to have, again, that fear and anxiety coming up. And it's not just about, maybe we're laid off, or perhaps our small business has shut down temporarily, or whatever it is, or maybe we do actually get sick. We have an opportunity to sit in how we're feeling. So we have an opportunity to listen to the voice that's going on, the narrative that is going on, that, by the way, everybody has. Everybody has a narrative. Somebody walking around in your head, judging you, telling you what you should do next, giving you reasons why you should do things or why you shouldn't do things. And this is the voice of your ego. This is a chance to listen to what's being said. What is being said in your head? And do you accept what's being said? Or are you ready to override that voice and figure out what your true voice within is? So this is up to you, and you certainly have the time to do it, most of you. And I think that's a really great card, Wolf. Vigilant, instinct. Stone People is vigilant. Stone People, interesting card, never pulled it before. I'm just going to show you that card once again. Interesting. These stone people stand in their ever-present vigil along the shores of an ocean whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. The sky, a soft and mobile backdrop for these solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power, only moved and shaped by other earth elements, such as the sea, wind, and earth herself when she rumbles her belly. With practice, we can not only emulate these stone people, but also respect their ancientness and relative absoluteness of strength. They stand tall, bearing the ragged lines where these other earth elements have carved their impression on these otherwise seemingly immobile fortresses. Long past when we've left the earth for the world of spirit, these ancient beings will remain witness to all that transpires before their bodies. Remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening up your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you, as it is right in front of you. Through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in the two main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Maintain your vigilance of the clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. So I've heard a phrase a few times so far this week, and that is that people are showing their true selves or their true colors. And I have to actually disagree with this statement, because fear and anxiety make us do funny things. When we act from a place of fear and anxiety, it's not correct. It doesn't feel right. And sometimes it's almost involuntary to behave in a certain way when we're scared and when we feel anxious. And it's okay to have these moments of feeling down and feeling like you don't know if things are going to get better. It's normal. You need to have something to contrast, all the good stuff against. So this situation isn't going to last forever. I can't tell you how long it's going to last because I don't know. None of us do. The only thing that you have control over is your own thoughts, your own feelings, and sometimes they do get out of the way, out of hand, and it's hard to stay positive, or it's hard to stay energetic or motivated. Take it one day at a time. We're all in this together. Please remember that we're all in this together. We are all one. We are one consciousness. That's what meditation is all about, striving to feel and be in line with that one consciousness. That's all I have for you today. I hope that you have a really fantastic week. I'm here for you if you need me. I'm still offering Reiki sessions on a sliding scale. It's $0 if you can't afford it at all. Just reach out to me. I'm here for you, and Soul Change isn't going anywhere. Building some online stuff, and there's still lots of free online videos that you can do. So, take charge of your own experience, and I will talk to you very soon. Have an awesome day.